everyone, my name is Erin and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be bringing you my top 10 products under $10. I am so excited for this video for numerous reasons. One, I'm going to be sharing, cool Erin. I'm going to be sharing affordable makeup, but also this is a collab with my best friend Nicole, Young, Wild, and Polished. You guys all know her. I'm gonna put like a cool picture of us right here. Excited. You know, it took a really long time for the two of us to pick out these products because both of us wanted to put in the same exact thing. So it took us a while to like figure out, okay, no, you can put this one in yours. I can put this one in mine because I like this better than you do. So I will say the one product I do not have in front of me to show you guys is Matte and Poreless Foundation by Maybelline. That is my absolute favorite drugstore foundation ever. I have it in a bunch of different colors. I highly recommend that foundation to everyone, and yeah. I also don't have any brushes in this video because I have done a video before of my favorite brushes. I'm gonna put it right here. And a majority of those brushes, especially the eye brushes, are all under $10. So go check that video out if you would like to know my favorite brushes. And if you would like to know my top 10 products under $10, just keep watching. Let's start with eyes. I can't talk about my top 10 products under $10 without talking about my favorite lashes. I love Ardell lashes. In my hands, I have the Demi Wispies and the Double Up Wispies. I would have to say if I had to choose between the two, the Double Up Wispies are just perfection. I literally have about 10 of them upstairs right now. It's funny, I'm talking about them, but I'm not wearing them at the moment. These are just the most perfect lashes because they start off a little bit smaller here and flare out. I also recommend these as nice starter lashes, specifically the Demi Wispies. This right here is a 6-pack of them. These are not too dramatic. They are very nice if you just want to add a little something to your lashes, just like a nice little pop. And the band on them is very thin, so they're very easy to move around. Like the lashes I have on right now are from Violet Voss. The band is a lot thicker and they're a little bit harder to move around. I highly recommend these lashes if you have not tried them already. The next thing I want to talk about is my favorite liquid liner ever. I have tried the Kat Von D liner. I've tried the Stila liner. I have tried a lot of eyeliners, and this is my favorite liquid liner. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is waterproof, and this tip is just so easy to work with. It's so black and it's so matte. I cannot deal with a non-matte liquid liner. You can see that it's a felt tip and it's very fine. I love this so much. It does not dry out as fast as a lot of other liquid liners do, and I swear I can wear this for like 16 hours and this stays. I love this so much. I will continue to repurchase this again and again. Again, this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. If you have not tried this out and you wear liquid liner, I highly recommend this. Go check it out. Next thing I want to talk about is a palette. This is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 palette. This is such a good palette in general, not just for the drugstore, not just high-end. This is a great palette, especially if you are in the market for an all matte palette. I personally love all matte palettes because I can go in with an all matte palette and then just grab like a ColourPop shadow or something and put it all over my lid. I highly recommend this, or checking it out if you haven't already at an e.l.f. store or something. These shades blend very nicely and they're pretty pigmented. Like, a lot of drugstore eyeshadows aren't really that pigmented, but these have a good amount of pigment to them and they're very versatile. Like, you can layer different shadows from this palette all together to create one look. The black is not the blackest black in the world, but me personally, I don't use black a lot really often, but I am really impressed with the purple. This color is really nice. So yeah, I highly recommend this palette if you haven't checked it out. There is, I think, 3 matte for mattes. I don't like the first one and I've never tried the third one. In my opinion, out of the first 2 at least, this is the best one. Alright, let's talk about a brow gel. This was the first brow gel I ever bought. I've bought, I think, 5 of these this year because I only put brow gel on my brows. I own 3 different brow gels right now, but this one is definitely my favorite and I will continue to repurchase this. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in the shade A Deep Brown. This doesn't have a traditional wand, but it is so good for getting into your brows and just filling them in. I don't use a pencil or anything. I just go in with this or any brow gel that I'm using, and I really, really like it. Nicole got me hooked on this because I remember saying to her one day that I wanted my brows to look a little bit fuller, but I didn't want to fill them in or anything, and she recommended this brow gel. And I've not been able to put it down since, and I love it. And whenever I run out of it, it's something that I always have a backup of because I just can't imagine my life without it. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's talk about some face products. Let's talk about blushes. I'm counting these as one. So these are the Wet n Wild Color Icons blushes. I love these. These are literally $3 blushes. Ulta, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, anywhere. I have 3 shades here. I have Rose Champagne, Mellow Wine, and Apricot in the Middle. I think I can flat out say that Apricot in the Middle is one of my top 5 favorite blushes ever. And that's saying a lot. I own a lot of blush. So yeah, these blend very nicely. They are very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, but they are beautiful colors, and I think that they suit a lot of skin tones. Rose Champagne is a pretty light blush. I like to wear this as a little bit of a topper, or if I don't really want that much blush on. Mellow Wine is a nice matte blush that I would call a wine color. And Apricot in the Middle is exactly what it's called, an apricot color with a lot of shimmer in it, but I love it. Let's stay in the blush family. This blush has blown me away the past 6 months, and I have to talk about it. This is the Sleek blush in the shade Coral. Oh my god, guys. Very, very pigmented blush. This is my first Sleek product that I ever owned. A lot of people love this Sleek highlight palette. I think it's called the Solstice palette, but I've never owned this. This blush blends like a dream. Yes, it is very, very pigmented, and it is a little bit of a deeper color. But with a stippling brush, it just blends out like a dream. And I find that like darker blushes like this sometimes are not that easy to stipple out, but this one is. This is about $6 or $7. This is a great traveling blush because the packaging is very sturdy and it doesn't go anywhere. I have broken one of these before, so the packaging on it can be a little bit flimsy. But this is only a $3 blush, so if it broke, I would be okay replacing it. I believe these Sleek blushes are sold at both Walgreens and Ulta, and they also have Sleek blush palettes, which I think I'm gonna pick up one of them. But yes, I highly recommend this, and this is in the shade Coral. I'd like to talk about a bronzer. You guys know I own so many bronzers, but I find that it's so hard to find a good bronzer at the drugstore. I have the NYX one that I like, but I wouldn't say I like it enough to be one of my favorites. But this one, this is the Glamour Dolls Fakecation Bronzer. You see this pan? This baby is only $5. This is a great bronzer. I believe it's good for all skin tones. It's a little bit warm, but with a light hand, pretty much anyone could wear it. It blends like a dream. You could go pretty heavy-handed with this bronzer and you could still be able to blend this out. Plus, look at this pan size. You will never run out. If you have not checked out Glamour Dolls, I highly recommend that you do so. All of their products are around $5. This product is just, I don't know what I did without this bronzer. I really, really enjoy this. And I won't worry about hitting pan anytime soon. It's one of those bronzers that it is matte, but it like could almost be a satin because in the light it looks like it has a little something in it, but I don't think it does. I just love it. It makes my skin look healthy, which I love in a bronzer. Sometimes when a bronzer is too orange, like with Matte Gimme Sun, I can go a little heavy-handed with that and I look orange. But this just gives my skin a healthy balance and a healthy glow. Again, I highly recommend this. If you have not checked it out, it will be linked down below. Okay, a highlighter that I would like to talk about. Who remembers the first time I tried this highlighter on my face? I'm actually going to link that video up here. It was a get ready with me I did with Nicole. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio highlighter. This blew me away and it still continues to blow me away every single time I wear this. This is a drugstore highlighter that is very comparable to a lot of the other drugstore highlighters that I own. It is a gold, but it has somewhat of a peach to it. A very, very small hint of a peach. I love it so much. If I had to pick one drugstore brand that like I could go to the drugstore and get, it would have to be Maybelline. Yeah, I love Maybelline. You can see like the whole thing is almost, not pan or anything, but the embossing is almost gone. I have to get the rose gold one that they came out because for a really long time this was the only shade in the line. The packaging is extremely sturdy. I love it. If you have not checked out this highlighter, I highly recommend this. I know some people think that this is a little too dark for their skin tone, but I'm never really fair, but I'm probably like the fairest that I am right now, and it still works for me. But even as an eyeshadow, I've used this as an eyeshadow before. This is really good. I highly recommend picking this up. Let's talk lip products. I have a formula of lip liners to talk to you guys about. These are the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte Lip Liners. The first time I tried these, I was so impressed. When I try a new lip liner, I never really go into it with any high expectations because I love a good lip liner that I could just fill my entire lips with, and if I want to put a gloss on it, lipstick, anything, I need it to be very opaque and I need it to be very creamy. I hate dry lip liners. I don't really like wooden lip liners that much other than MAC ones, only in certain colors because they're creamier than others, but these are gorgeous. So this one is in the shade Maiden Call, and this one is in the shade Matte It. I love this line because all of them have like such funny names. This one is in Maiden Call and this one's in Matte It. Maiden Call is like a perfect brown lip liner, and Matte It is like a very nice like mauve-y lip liner. They have a whole bunch of different shades in this range. They have a lot of vampy colors. They have really good nudes. I think they have a couple reds. I have a purple. Oh, I should have brought that down. I have a purple one that is really good too in this line, but I highly recommend these lip liners. They are very opaque, last an extremely long time. I think that's my favorite thing about these lip liners is their lasting power. Let's talk about my favorite drugstore lipsticks of all time, the Maybelline Lipsticks. So these are all matte lipsticks. They are one of my favorite lipstick formulas ever. All the Maybelline lipsticks that are matte I love. I don't know which lines they're from. I know these ones are from the Gigi line, and these ones I think are just from their regular matte line. I'm gonna swatch them all for you. These go on like a dream. They are very pigmented. I'm wearing McCall on my lips right now with a gloss over top. They are very opaque. They last a very long time and they're very creamy. I know some people don't like these because of how creamy they are, but I really like these lipsticks and I highly recommend them. When I first started getting into lipsticks, these were the ones that I started picking up first. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna swatch every single one of them for you. This is in the shade Beige Babe. It is number 545. I would classify this as like a very light nude. This is pretty much the lightest I will go. This paired with the Matte It lip liner from L'Oreal is beautiful. I love it so much. This one is in the shade Brown Blush. This is number 575. This is a pretty dark color, but I think this is gorgeous in the fall time, which is when I wear it the most. And this just pairs with like a gold eye or anything. I love it. I love it so much. And these lipsticks last so long. This one is number 657, Nude Nuance. This is another beautiful nude. Brown Blush has a little bit more purple in it, where Nude Nuance has a little bit more mauve. Oh, just so beautiful. I love these lipsticks. How many times can you say that, Erin? This one is 656 Clay Crush. This is the lipstick I wear right when fall hits. I think this is just a beautiful warm nude that pretty much anyone can pull off. This one is in the shade McCall. This is the one that I'm currently wearing right now. I'm gonna swatch it next to Beige Babe because at first glance they could be a little bit similar. Beige Babe is a little bit lighter and McCall is just a little bit more mauve-y, and where Beige Babe is a little bit more pink. This one is called Tara. This one is more brownie, which I always thought the Maybelline lipsticks needed. They needed like a brownie nude, which this one is, and it's beautiful. And then this one, I'm so excited about this one. I've never even worn this one yet, but I'm excited about it. This one's actually called Erin. And Erin is a beautiful color that leans a little bit more mahogany purple. Oh, I love this one so much. So yes, like I said, if you have never tried these before, I highly recommend them. I could have done a video just on these lipsticks alone. Alright, so I know that was 10 products, but I have 2 bonus products to show you because Nicole and I were going back and forth and we were talking about who was going to have them in their video, and we decided we were both going to have them in their video because we both love these products so much. This first one is the Maybelline New York Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in the shade Striking Copper. Oh my god, you guys. It's a beautiful copper color. It stays in your waterline. It gives your eyes just a nice little pop. We learned about this through Holly Forrest. Oh my god, I love this so much. I highly recommend this if you never tried it. And the other product are the Lottie London eyeliners. Again, first time I tried these was in that Get Ready With Me with Nicole. Oh my god. So I have the black one, and I recently just got the purple one, which I'm so excited about. These are like my favorite eyeliners ever. I've tried the Marc Jacobs ones, I've tried the NARS ones, I've tried a lot of different eyeliners, and I would have to say that these are definitely my favorite. The lasting power on these is incredible. They're so black, well, they're so pigmented, and they last so long. They make your eyes pop really well. If you have not checked these out, you are missing out. You can get Lottie London and Ulta, and I'll link it down below. Alright everyone, so that is my top 10 under 10. Make sure to go check out Nicole's video. It'll be linked down below and right here. I'm so excited I did this video. I just got to talk about some of my ultimate favorites. I didn't feel like I could do a top 5 under 5 because I don't know if I have that many products that I like that are under $5. Let me know if you like these top 10 videos. I can do like a top 10 blushes or a top 10 highlighters or something like that. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to go check out Nicole's video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, he was kind, he was smart, he was important. Have a great day, everyone.